Now there are a number of ways to enter comments. The simplest is just to tap in the box by comment and just type in the comment. Anita is blah blah blah. Okay. Now if you write a lot, this is a really small spot there, but you can expand by using these double arrows at the end of her assessment here, and you can see a larger box that you can type things in, and this just will expand. Okay. So that's the simplest way. There's also this little heart beside it, and that's just like almost like a favorites comment. So I can put a comment, if I use a comment frequently, I can put it in here. So I can go to this heart one. I'll just go to the next person down. You'll see up here says get, and it says name. Oops, I just tapped it and it automatically put it in. Let's go to the next person. Sorry. You'll see it says name, and it's kind of in greater than, less than signs. Demonstrates a strong understanding of the concepts addressed in this assessment. That will put the person's name, and if you have a he or she, if you use these codes, when you create the comment, it automatically changes to the proper pronoun as well. So to view the code, you see down at the bottom of this little window here, view gender codes. I tap that, and it'll just say, if you use any names, pronouns, use these codes. Name, and it's got to be in the two greater than, less than signs. He or she, and you can see the codes there. So as long as you type like that into, if you want to create your own comment, you can see at the bottom of this little list here, tap here to enter a new comment, and you would type in whatever you want. So I would go, greater than, less than, and name, and then the greater than, less than, and then I would write what I want. Okay, so once you have that comment, it'll always come up, and you can kind of categorize them. I put them into positive and negative, so kind of a positive comment and negative comment. So let's say, see, I've got one here. I'm just going to grab the first one, get, and it says Annie. If I want to see that big, just so I can see, Annie is still developing an understanding of this concept and would benefit from further practice with similar questions at home. Simple one. Just a fast way to get a comment in. Now, you can also fill down comments. So I can choose students that, let's say all these ones here that have green, say they did really well, I can fill the same comment down in all of them. So I can go to fill, and if you can't see this fill down at the top, there's less options above it. So there's more options. And then if I tap more options, I get more options. So I can see fill down. So this fill down, you can see here, I could type in a comment right here, and I can use these codes. So I could tap where I want to go, tap in the comment box, type name, blah, 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 blah. And then when I finish it all using these codes, I put fill, it'll replace it, changing the name and the pronoun. So I'll just put name is ... and I'll just tap on the he, she, just so you can see. And I'm going to fill this down. Fill. It says fill in all the students that are selected. I put fill. And you can see on all these ones, Gladys, she is, Doug, he is, so on. So that's a way to fill down a comment. Now you also have a comment bank. And if I just go to, let's say, Justin here, just in case, and I go to the little double arrow by the end of his, I could just type the comment in here. But there's get from comment bank and save to comment bank. So I can get from comment bank, and when I create things in the comment bank, and if you look at, there's a video that will explain how to do that, up will come these list of things. So I got this one called sample math, and then it'll have a category. So it could be number, let's say it was math, the top was math. It could be number, geometry, whatever, all the different categories. So I'm saying number. And then there could be another subcategory of that, like positive, negative, or, other, whatever kind of subcategory. So I choose that, and up will come all the comments. I've only got one, but any comments in that category. And then this little thing over here just explains that, choose the subject category and subcategory. And then basically at the end, you just tap on the get, and it automatically puts in Justin, blah, blah, blah. Has a couple links in this one, and I just put save, and now that comment's in there. Now, the thing is, I can select some students, again, just like I did before. I can select students and do a fill down, but get from the comment bank. So I'm going to get from the comment bank. I put OK. The last one's still there, so I'm just going to get this one and fill in all the students. Yep, fill. And now those students, was it Justin? There was one. I think it was one. Hugo, and you can see how it has that comment entered in. You can also save comments as well. So to save a comment, you just type it in and you basically press save to bank, that little tab, and it'll go through a little process. And that will be explained in another video as well. So there's lots of ways to enter comments, things that can save you some time. And so check out the videos.